The budgets will balance themselves. Isn't that what the Liberals always say? But winning meaningless social justice accolades, well, that requires staff resources and plenty of dedication. Finance Minister Bill Morneau wanted to be a gender champion in the very same month that Canada shed 31,000 full-time jobs. May 2018, not a great month for Canadian job seekers. 31,000 jobs dropped right out of the bottom of the economy, adding to the 1,100 jobs lost the month before. This downward trend should have been the focus of, I don't know, the finance minister, but I have an internal memo to show you today, signed by the finance minister himself in May 2018. This memo is so silly and so stupid and so perfectly liberal. It gives us a peek into the window of the minds of those who work for Morneau and even into Morneau's mind too. Look at this memo. Opportunity for Minister Morneau to become an international gender champion. Gender champion, you guys. My lord. Anyway, let's continue. The International Gender Champion Initiative was founded at the United Nations in Geneva in 2015, of course the United Nations, to create a platform for senior international leaders to unite in building a world where gender differences do not prevent individuals from achieving their potential. The initiative is structured as a network with no formal membership scheme. Champions are categorized as either active champions or alumni, and then they go on to list a handful of feminist suck-ups to the United Nations overlords. Cool priorities, bro. Some pointless award to pander to low-information voters about what a male feminist you are, as the country loses jobs like liberals lose ethics rulings. But wait, there's more. There's always more. Champions are required to make at least 2 measurable results-oriented commitments that can be accomplished in 1 year to advance gender equality within their respective mandates and institutions. In addition, champions must make a panel parity pledge through which they commit to no longer participate in single-sex panels. What that means is if there were a panel of incidentally male economists talking about how best to fix the economy, Morneau was willing to pledge not to participate in that panel because there wasn't a token woman on it. Good grief. That pledge manages to insult everyone, reducing women to tokens and reducing accomplished men just down to their sex. I wonder if Morneau, the gender champion, would take a pledge not to call female conservatives names when they don't adhere to the Liberal Party mantra about gender quotas and vote pandering to the little ladies. Remember this?
You do not at all emulate or try to foster any of the things that you're talking about in your budget, either in your past corporate life, within your own department, or even in your own ministerial staff. Isn't this just a way to get a woman's vote? Isn't that what this is all about?
I actually find your line of questioning to be offensive. And I absolutely believe that doing that by promoting women into positions of leadership is one of the key success factors. We'll continue to do this. If people like you don't buy into it, that's a problem that we'll have to face. We will drag along the Neanderthals who don't agree with that, and that will be our continuing approach.
Morneau was calling an accomplished female MP, Lisa Raitt, a Neanderthal just 6 weeks before his staff were busy trying to pump Morneau's street cred with the ladies. Seems legit. Raitt probably just interpreted the interaction wrong, just like that female reporter did when our insufferably feminist prime minister groped her in Creston, British Columbia nearly 2 decades ago. Now, I'm not surprised that the Liberal government cares more about the optics of appearing feminist than they do about real Canadian jobs. Their social justice, gender equity demands in NAFTA renegotiations are annoying the Americans to the point of derailing the negotiations altogether. And as taxpayers, every single one of us should be bothered that the finance ministry has staff paid for by the taxpayer who are busy seeking out ridiculous SJW awards and feminist brownie points for the minister to receive instead of focusing on the economy. Males faced greater unemployment in just about every adult age group in Canada than their female peers in May 2018. That's just a fact. What this means is of those 31,000 people who lost their jobs in May, a small majority of them were actually men. But the good news is by June, the female unemployment rate had overtaken males by just 0.2 of a percentage point. Good job, Morneau, you did it. You made men and women equal in your miserable economy. Frankly, I don't care if the finance minister is a gender champ. I want him to be a balanced budget champ because that is actually his job. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. Bill Morneau has his priorities wrong on the economy, but that's the theme of the Liberal government. They just have their priorities wrong, like how the Liberal government treats fake refugees better than Canadian veterans. To find out more and to sign my petition, go to 50,000.ca.